Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. We're here at the Duke's Archives. We just finished off Gravelord Nito. We've got all the four of the Lord Souls. As I mentioned before, we have access to Lord Gwyn now, but we're going to go ahead and do the DLC, which has some really cool parts in it. So, I wouldn't say they're the best parts of the game, but they're up there. I don't want to pick a favorite if I don't have to. The reason we're here is because I took care of a couple things between this episode and the last. One of the things I did was I went and bought all the spells from Big Hat Logan with the souls that we got from Gravelord Nito's fight. And as we can see, he's a little weird now.
Who are you? Stay clear of my work. Curses upon you. How dare you disturb me?
Okay, man. Well, so he's a charmer. Okay, yeah, I guess we could say that. Let's see. Yeah, same thing. So he doesn't seem to know us. He's kind of lost his mind. So interesting enough. And the other thing I took care of was I went back to the Undead Asylum, and we traded in our Skull Lantern for the Ring of Fog with the crow babies. And we did that because the Ring of Fog. Well, first off, we have to hoard everything, of course. And second off, there's a place where the Ring of Fog may come in handy. We may use it. Probably will, in fact. But since we've taken care of all that, let's head on to toward Darkroot Basin and go ahead and, I don't know, gain access to the land of Oolacile in the DLC. Okay, guys, welcome back. We're making our way to Darkroot Basin now. As a special treat tonight, or today, whenever you might be watching this, my wife Courtney is joining us.
Hello.
Hey, so we're just gonna kind of goof off, have a good time, and enjoy this episode
Of Dark Souls.
This episode of Darkness.
Well, this is a funny, right? Because it's green.
Yeah, buddy. And look, these guys give us these beautiful purple moss clumps.
What are those used for?
They're used for poison cure. So if you get poisoned, you can unpoison yourself with the beautiful purple moss clumps. Found only in Darkroot Garden. Well, found most easily in Darkroot Garden.
I feel like we're going to accidentally stumble upon, like, the castle in Beauty and the Beast. Like, at the top of this hill or the bottom, or it's going to be up there, and the Beast is just going to be looking out the window with the rose beside him.
I told you never to come in here! Is that what he says?
Yeah.
He's like, do you realize what you could have done?
Did you voice act for him?
I don't remember. It must have been a past life if I did.
Oh, no.
Well, Nelly.
Oh, yeah, because if you fall a certain distance,
Yeah.
you die.
Oh, yeah. You crumble like a brittle skeleton baby.
Does it take away some health?
Yeah, well, in fact, the health we've got lost right now is actually...
Okay, so it takes away some if it's a little bit of a fall,
Yeah.
but it can kill you if it's too much.
Yeah, too much, and your like shins just snap in half. And
Kind of like in real life.
and your heart collapses into your spleen.
Oh
It's-
my goodness.
It's pretty brutal. It doesn't show all of that. This is in my imagination.
Oh,
We're gonna try to chop this guy down.
he's
What do you think? Let's see.
like made of mirrors.
Good. Maybe he can reflect that. Oh, I don't know what that means. Reflect that, you son of a gun.
7 years
They're
of bad
pretty cool.
luck.
They
I
are
knew.
pretty cool looking. And we chop him down.
Oh, 14 years now.
Yeah, 14. Bring it on. I welcome a little bad luck. You know, it makes things exciting and interesting.
So they're one hit
One hit now.
because you're so strong, or because that
Pretty much, yeah. We've been working out. So
that axe is pretty mega. That's what we call it, mega axe.
Mega Axe. Boom. That's what they're thinking. They're like, man, that is one mega. Oh!
Oh, split down the smithereens, shatters.
So the crazy thing about this is, like, we're going to. This is how you. So, if you bought the original game, you then have to buy the DLC.
Downloadable content
Downloadable
for all
content.
you non-nerds.
Not nerd types who might be watching. It's like there's the. Oh, actually, let's put the iron ring on. We're like trudging through this water like it's molasses. Now we can. This iron ring miraculously helps us move quickly.
Wow.
So, but you buy the DLC, the game gives you very little actual idea of how to actually access it. So you have to do this kind of roundabout way. Like, part of me likes it because Dark Souls is kind of known for, you know, obscurity and like exploration and stuff pays off. But part of me is like, if I paid for something, I want to be able to find it, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
You don't want to pay for your snow cone and then the man be like,
Yeah. No,
"Now go in the woods and find it
I'll go find it.
before it melts."
But to even know what woods to like look into, I mean, it's like I mean, there are hints, but they're very... Whoa, who's this lady? Were you trapped in that
Lady
doll?
in the water.
The lady in the water. We're the lady in the water. Look.
Oh, you are female. I forgot.
Yeah, you don't see them...
Girl power right there.
Yeah, man, check out them birds and hips, man. Alright.
So, 'tis thou
Okay, don't talk during this part.
me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Oolacile. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Oolacile, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Well, yes, it certainly would.
But thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Wait, where are you going? Hey, mind telling me where that signature is before you jet out of here?
Just disappeared.
She's disappeared. I always hate these types. They're just like, hey, the party's over, I'm out of here. Don't stay to help clean up or anything. You know?
Oh, man. It's the worst kind of party guest.
It is. Really, that's my thing. If you're going to a party, you really should be there to clean up primarily. The party's just the secondary part.
Yeah, the cleanup is the party. The pre-party is like the cranium and
Yeah, that's just getting you
drinks
ready for the cleanup. Hey guys, we're gonna head and clean up now. Party's ready to begin.
Are you like in the 90s in a surfer dude?
Yeah, man, absolutely, Encino man. So, but anyway, this is her. She said she's gonna scribble her signature down. This is where she puts it right here.
Oh, like we can read that.
I know.
You collected it, or
I touched it. It said, but then she shows up. She's like, I have to get out of here, and then, but she'll hang out here for like forever. You can talk to her and you can buy spells from her.
Oolacile. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thine wishes.
We'll start by learning a gesture, proper bow. Okay, so now we can do a proper bow. And she sells spells. Or actually, I think are they spells or miracles? No, they're spells, because this is one of the ones I actually like right here. We're going to buy Chameleon. We may tune up our intelligence just to be able to use that spell. And then she has this Ivory Catalyst, which we'll buy too. Well, no, we'll get one for free later, I believe. We'll leave.
If thou art in
What's her name?
pray
Dusk.
summon me again. I only wish to be of some genuine assistance. May the flames guide thee.
So, like, this part is all in the regular game, as far as I understand it. This is not part of the DLC.
We're gonna call her Cheryl.
Cheryl? Cheryl? You don't like the name Dusk?
Well, it's not enough.
Cheryl.
Dusk or Dusk Cheryl, but
Hey, Cheryl.
nobody just calls me
How's it going, Cheryl?
my last name, which I'm not gonna tell all you guys. Just kidding.
Is Dusk her last name?
Well, that's what I mean. We don't know. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
Dust
we don't
of Oracle or whatever you said.
Oolacile.
Oolacile.
How could you forget Oolacile? It just rolled off the tongue. Okay, so you do all that, and then you've got to go to the next place, which is back to the Duke's Archives, where we just left from, I might add. So we're going to go there. Yeah, so we're going to go there.
Are we gonna gather something? Are we gonna use the chameleon?
Not yet. Well, we can't use it yet because we don't have the right. We're not smart enough.
Oh.
We've been working out like we're totally strong, but we're not smart enough to use certain spells. Yet.
Ooh, be careful.
It's all good.
Oh,
I'm an acrobat. I do my parkour.
Tell me this. Tell me this. Oh, well, now I think I know the answer. But are we headed towards the Beast Castle or away from
The what castle?
the Beast Castle?
The
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, the Beast Castle. That Beast Castle. I was like, the gargoyles?
Gargoyles?
Well, we haven't even lit this bonfire. We are now about to head away from it.
Oh.
I'm sorry. But we're going to a pretty cool place that you could... Actually, interesting. You should ask me that. Because we're going to go in Orlando. And we're going to go to a library.
Yeah.
A big library. Which is like kind of the Beast Castle. Doesn't he give her like the library for some kind of gift? Okay.
For Christmas.
Is it Christmas?
Well, it's
I don't know
snowy,
Christmas
but
in
you
there.
don't really know.
That's right. Maybe it's just a.
They don't have pagan holidays in Disney movies.
Chop down the street.
You know what's crazy is I worked for a church at one point.
Yeah.
And they had movies that we could put on. It was like a church program at night for the kids. So we were like basically babysitting the kids.
Yeah.
And is this going to bother you?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Go for it.
You just set his crotch on fire.
Heck yes. Oops.
And so anyway, in the movies, I think the lady who was training me was like, you can bring other Disney movies up here, because they just had like 3 or 4. And she was like, you can bring other ones because their kids are kind of have seen these over and over. But she was like, but just know that like we can't watch. I think there were 2.
But Disney movies that you can watch?
Yeah, but she was like, we don't ever bring Aladdin, and I think there was another one, but I don't remember.
Because it's the Muslim.
But at
influence?
one point he says, "Praise Allah."
Praise Allah.
Which is why.
How dare you?
But when I had Beauty and the Beast on the other day, or what was it? Yeah. Like, it's got, like, woman showing her top near the beginning that all the men, like, clearly like. And other parts, he shoots, Gaston, like, clearly shoots the bird and it falls down and the guy goes and picks it up.
So you got hunting and death right there.
And then there was another, what was it? Something else. Or maybe it was another Disney movie I had on.
Well, I mean.
Where, like, somebody, like, clearly, like, kicked a dog. I can't remember now, but
so it's like animal abuse.
Yeah, but I was like, you could pick a fight over anything, you know, like.
Right. I mean, heck, Disney movies aren't violence free. They're not controversy free.
But
neither is life. I mean, neither is like walking out in the open and talking to people in public.
And not to mention with the whole like, I had never noticed the praise Allah in Aladdin until she said it, and then I made sure when I watched it. And the dad just says it at one point, like, "Oh, praise Allah," when she like decides she's gonna get married or something. It's
probably like almost even meant as a bit of humor.
Yeah, and it's anyway, it's so like obscure that I was just like, really, like if you're gonna pick a fight over everything, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents.
I hear you. Like I'm totally right there with you. Like I don't understand this idea that you have to shelter. Mm-hmm. I mean, how old were these kids though?
Kindergarten through 5th grade.
Okay. Well, okay. So it was a wide swath, but like I don't understand this idea that you have to. I don't even know.
Yeah,
like,
and I know there's different things, but they could easily see Aladdin in school. Like it's not like you're really okay. So you're sheltering them in this one place, but yeah, I don't know. But then we could like watch High School Musical. That's got, I'm sure, other stuff that I don't know. Again, you could pick a fight over anything.
Yeah.
Nathan's like, that's just trash.
We should. We should pick a fight over everything. Whoa! Holy moly! Hey,
I'm gonna hit that mirror man.
He's a blue mirror man.
He doesn't even have any weapons.
So then he drops this pendant. See, and this wasn't here earlier. It's only here after you talk to Cheryl.
Cheryl Dusk.
Cheryl Dusk.
Cheryl.
Look at us. We're talking about some heavy stuff here.
I know. Shouldn't have brought all that up during dark.
No, I'm sitting here like trying to carry out battle and like going, man, I kind of want to engage in this conversation, but I'm also like, how do I think about things at the same time and fight also?
On a separate note, we're in Bell's library now. So.
Oh yeah, Bell's library. That's right. That's what brought us. So we're come full circle. And as always, we like to destroy furniture like this.
He just punched.
That's the thing about this character that I haven't explained to you, but it's very important.
What's your character's name?
My character's name is Minifred.
Minifred?
No, that wasn't right. Whoop. Nope, that wasn't right either. No, come on.
Oh no.
This stupid auto lock on thing. I mean, yes, everything's great. Let's do it again.
Aww. Oh, but you just did a bonfire?
Yeah, so we're not far from it, but it just...
Yeah. It's a pain in my Allah.
Yeah. Pain in my Allah? A gala for Allah.
Gala for Allah. Holla.
Holla Allah? You can get in trouble. Some people are going to not really like this at all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you had me thinking about something... I don't remember what I was thinking about. When you were talking about, them not letting the kids watch, certain Disney movies. Mm-hmm. Of course, that just seems kind of absurd to me, as I pointed out. Well, that didn't ever work. Never works.
Were there any movies in particular you remember you weren't allowed to watch?
Oh
growing
yeah,
up
oh
that
yeah.
Were like,
Well, this is a whole discussion. I mean, absolutely. My parents subscribed a little bit to the idea. Well, you know, really, I would say that I was a little sheltered growing up, but it was as much. My mom was really sensitive to the fact that I had nightmares, so it wasn't always religious. It was like I would, you know, watch the simplest thing, and she knew that that would give me nightmares and stuff. So I would, for instance, I couldn't watch the Care Bear movie because it had some darker, scarier scenes in it, you know.
why would they put those in that?
Well, and in retrospect, I mean, if you watch them as an adult, they're not that scary. But as you're a kid, that's really where things are a little bit, whoa.
Do you remember the scenes?
No, I don't. I mean, like I couldn't watch Scooby-Doo. It was one of those things where if I whoa, no.
Oh, man.
If I thought he was dead. If I had, you know, gone to my mom and said, "Mom, can I please?" You know, I didn't put up a fight. She would just say, "Look, I think it's best you don't watch this." And I'm talking. I was like a little kid. I wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, wasn't like 15 or something.
Yeah.
But and that was good enough for me that my mom didn't want me to do it. It was fine.
You were like 14.
Because that's how you are when you're a kid. When I was 14, I wasn't 15. That's smart.
No, yeah, like there's sometimes where you know, like they do know best.
Yeah. Well,
Other
and
times
when
you're
you're
like, why can't we watch this?
well, and when you're really young, you don't really question it. You're just gonna go with it, or at least I did.
My parents were not really that way. And so
Well, most of my friends' parents weren't either.
Well, so get this. There's this song. My parents, all we listened to growing up was country music.
Yeah, of course. We went through our phase too.
Oh gosh. But there was this song, and I can't remember everything now, but it was like
boogie. No?
it was like I'm not gonna sing it, but it had a part about like someday I'm gonna break. I think she said someday I'm gonna break these chains, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll bleep that.
Ooh, yeah.
But I can remember exactly where I was, and I don't know why, because this shouldn't be a big deal. But I remember like asking my mom when we were leaving this shopping center, like the song came on, and it was like it had been on long enough, you know, around long enough that you know I'd learned the words already.
Yeah.
And I remember that I just wanted to sing, you know, every part of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I sing that part? Because, you know, it's part of the song. And I didn't want to, like, it wasn't like I was like, I'm going to get to cuss, you know. Like, I really was probably just like, I want to pretend like I'm the superstar singer,
Yeah.
whatever. And sing, you know, not have to stop at this one part. And I think my mom was like, we'll have to ask your dad, or just like.
Really?
But yeah, like, I don't think we ever, like, came back to it. Or she was like, oh, let's just not, or, you know, like, she kind of.
Your mom, really?
Yeah, she kind of put her foot down, but not really, you know, like, kind. But anyway, now looking back, I'm like, I don't know why she wasn't just like, no, I don't want you saying that word,
Yeah,
like, even if
yeah.
it's in a song, you know.
Oh man, I could tell stories about saying things when I was a kid. Like I wasn't allowed to say doo doo. I remember one time I said it, and it wasn't the first time. You know, it was probably like after I'd been warned not to say that word.
Well, how did they not want you to say it
I
in
don't
that
know.
context?
I have no
Because what if
idea.
you were
I
like,
couldn't
the
say
dog
it.
just went doo doo?
No, I couldn't say that word. That word particularly was a bad word. I don't know. I mean, I love my parents are great. I love them.
Could you say like?
Yeah, I could say. I could probably say. You know, I don't look.
No, I know. I love your parents too.
No. I'm just saying. I totally agree with you, and I think even now they would say, "Yeah, I don't." It's just so arbitrary to kind of pick these certain words, and that's my whole thing with language generally is. It's really not the word itself. That's kind of silly. Now I'm not a parent, so I don't know that I'm, you know, qualified to. Or I don't know. I can't say that I know what it's like to be a parent. I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm gonna go.
But a lot of times what we know as bad words they're said in anger and hate and, you know, where you're like, otherwise it's just,
Totally.
you know, like bloody is the bad word in Britain. And to us it's like.
Yeah. Not a big deal at all.
Yeah. I have a bloody knee. It's like, I just fell and scraped up my knee and.
Whoa. Sorry. Yes. I forgot that guy was just shooting things at me, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'm going to try to hit this guy. Whoa, not like that one. You know, I know where I'm trying to go, but... Oh, we're out of this.
Oh, no.
It's okay, we'll get it. See, I don't like the lock-on mechanic, particularly in this place. I feel like it's so kind of finicky.
Oh.
There's a guy up here, so I don't know. We probably shouldn't go for that. I know where I'm trying to go, but I don't know how to get there. So this could prove to be a problem. So we need an elevator to take us up to like an earlier room that we were in, but I don't know how to get to that stupid elevator.
Oh, you need more S's.
I know I do. And like we totally could have just warped to this bonfire if I'd known we were gonna end up here anyway.
I wonder where the makers of this game got the word Estus. Like if that really is like
I
a
don't
word
know.
for
That's a good
health
question.
or sustenance, or if it's
Yes.
just like arbitrary. Like
That's a good question.
John Estes was working on the graphics and was like, "You better
John
believe,
Estes. I gotta
believe
tell
my
you.
mark."
Gotta tell you, you're asking the wrong fella because I don't know. So, we have to come back here because I know what I'm trying to do, but we're trying to meet Big Hat Logan again, but he's moved. I believe he's moved locations. Let's make sure he's actually not here. But anyway, so whatever. Yeah, so he's moved. Oh, and in fact, he's left a chest for us. Let's see what is here. Sage robe, traveling gloves, and traveling boots.
He says that's his signal to come find me.
Yes, he's like, I left my clothes here. Come see me. He seems actually to have left his clothes behind,
Aw.
and Logan's catalyst.
It's like in the Santa
So
Claus
that's actually pretty good.
when Tim Allen stumbles upon that clothes.
What
And
clothes?
He's like, he stumbles upon the Santa Claus's clothes.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
he's
that's right.
like-
It's like the rapture happened, but only for Santa.
He's running around here naked somewhere. That's what he's.
Oh yeah. Oh. And they went oh, or whatever he does. That was the worst Tim Allen impersonation.
God.
Ever. Sorry. The worst. That's the worst.
No voice.
Where'd we go? We
Nobody
disappeared.
knows.
No one knows. We could be anywhere. Yeah, we'll have to come back and find Big Hat Logan another time. I really thought the elevator was going to be there, that we could travel up and see him. But no, he couldn't be there.
Is that your name for him?
Big Hat Logan?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's his real name. Big Hat Logan. In fact, if we go to that... Well, we didn't pick up a helmet. Let's see. We go to his robe. I got to find it now.
Oh, does it say it?
Yeah, it'll say... I don't know for sure what it says. What was it called? Do you remember?
Robe of the Channelers.
Dingy. Sage robe. It was a sage robe.
Oh.
Robe worn by Big Hat Logan. It is said to have been from his apprentice days at Dragon School, but it is so worn out, no one knows what it originally looked like. Logan, who cared little for his appearance, no doubt ever bothered to change out of it.
I bet it smells wonderful.
It's probably very smelly, yeah. Oh, Big Hat. I kind of like the guy, despite his weird quirks, despite his smelliness. We're coming through the beautiful party. We're going to travel toward the Beast's castle.
Beast.
And we're going to chop him down and light him on fire. Because that's what you do to plants.
You're like stepping on him too.
Yeah. We walk through them like, show off those ragdoll physics. We're going to use your body to show off ragdoll physics. How do you feel about that, Mr. Plant?
Yeah.
Monsieur Plant?
Monsieur.
I wonder if pants wear... Sorry, I just messed that up. I wonder if plants wear plantaloons.
Huh?
Oh,
You wonder if plants wear plantaloons?
they wear plantaloons.
They do.
Well, that was not the direction I was hoping for.
I think you said, I wonder if plants were plantaloons. And I was
Oh,
like,
no,
what does
they
that
wear.
mean? Plants for...
Well, you never want to tell a joke and the person go, wait, what? This? And then you tell them and they go, oh, That's never a good start.
Aww.
So, but anyway, it's awesome. We actually have enough to level up. We should
Oh,
level
the
up.
mirror men came back.
They're back. That's okay. Oh, Nelly. Man, you see that reach he has?
Yeah.
That's some serious hang time.
Hang Time, coming together.
Chop you down!
Did you ever watch that show?
Which
called
one?
Hang Time?
No, hang time.
Yeah. It was when I was younger, I'd wake up and watch on Saturday morning. It'd be
Hang
like...
with Mr. Cooper?
No, it'd be
No?
like 4 shows, like Saved by the Bell, Hang Time, California Dreams, and like something
California
else.
dreaming.
No.
Not that.
But Hang Time was about this basketball team. And there was one girl on it. She was tall and she had blonde hair. And I was like, that's me, because I'm tall.
And you had blondish hair.
Yeah, but
Right.
yep. And I think one of the guys from it is like famous now.
Really?
Yeah, and I think if I showed
Bradley
you
Pitt
him,
or something. I can't remember what his name is. Bradford?
Tommy Cruise.
Thomas Cruise? Timothy Cruise?
Timothy.
What does
Remind
new
me,
messages say?
and I'll show you who he is, and you can see if you're like, I know that guy.
I'll be like,
He's not super famous, but he's the only one from the show who went on, to
Jorge Clooney? I can't remember. Jorge. Yeah, I'll have to get you to show me. What's this show called?
Hang Time, coming together.
What is this? This wasn't here before.
Putting it on the line. Hang time, always together.
Always together.
Me and my friends and hang time.
Hang time. What is this bizarre thing? It wasn't here before.
That's Cheryl. She's leaving us treats.
We got the crown of Cheryl. Antiquated dress, antiquated gloves, antiquated skirt.
Can you wear those things?
Yeah, I can.
Really?
I can totes put them on. Totes McGroats. Let's put them on right
Put
now.
on the dress at least.
Okay.
Sorry for all the guys watching, but you never get to
Hey,
wear these kind of things in video games.
Half of this game is about fashion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh.
That's actually a nice looking skirt.
What's antiquated mean?
Antiquated, like antique, like it's older.
Oh. Smelly.
Out of. Well, not necessarily, because if you wash it, it can still be smelling fresh despite its years. Pass it up. Where are we at? We'll go topless. What if we do? Let's do topless.
You just wear the dress.
Okay, just the dress. The crown of dusk.
Oh,
Looking good.
ooh. What in the world?
We're zombified right
Oh.
now. We can unzombify later. We'll unzombify. In the meantime, we'll be a little more decent. What was it called? What's the top part? Oh, there we go. Antiquated dress.
Okay.
That's a little better. I mean,
Oh,
our
that's
face.
better.
Our face is still a little
Oh,
ghastly.
Yeah. It doesn't look as good when you don't have like the Barbie figure.
Well, this thing's always facing me. It's almost like it's a sprite, a 2D sprite. That's interesting. Okay, this is the DLC.
I
Okay.
think our ABC.
Well, guys, that's a good place for this episode to end. We've made it to Oolacile. Hope you enjoyed
our antiquated dress.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy our new fashion sense and our off-topic discussions and my frustration.
My apologies for that.
No.
Praise Allah!
Praise Allah. I'll keep everyone sane while I was wandering around like a fool trying to figure out where we were going. So, thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you in the next episode.